I'm so excited. I don't know why you haven't been. Just keep on telling me that you're not tired. You said that you're not mad at me. I don't know what your fucking deal is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just chilling.
Dude, hey, you make fun of me for changing my voice. I think that you change your voice.
Who?
You.
What do you mean?
You keep on emphasizing everything.
In what regard are you talking about?
Hey, don't do that. You're gonna make me angry. I'll freak out. I don't care.
I feel like we have a good one in store.
Here's the thing: we have so much to talk about because
do we?
We're recording. It's a Saturday now. Recording late because.
If you're listening to this today, guess what? We recorded about 25 minutes ago before it went live. Maybe an hour and a half. I don't know what it is. Be ready for it.
Because I was fucking some pussy and I caught some fucking mouth aids.
Where do you want to begin?
I got strep throats, so we didn't record Wednesday or Thursday or Friday.
Or Saturday. Wait, just kidding.
Recorded today, dog. Which really bums me out because I was even thinking to myself Tuesday, I was like, yo, there's so much shit to talk about. Let's just record today. And I was like, because my CTE, I forget things.
Okay.
So, I had so much to talk about on Tuesday. I was very close to asking you that day to be like, hey, can we just, record today? I have so much to talk about.
Yeah, and then what happened?
And then I just didn't do that.
Okay.
Didn't.
Sure.
And then I got strep throat Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And really bad strep throat.
Well,
actually, no, I got it, Tuesday after.
Is this the first thing you want to discuss? Is the strep throat?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So I got strep throat again for the second time in 2 months, which is fucking whack, dude. I fucking hate that shit.
People were confused about you falling asleep at the wedding on the stairs. They're like, how did he get that fucked up? And I was like,
well, now you're just jumping around.
I don't know. That guy has an alcohol problem.
Yeah, no. So we went to a wedding this past weekend.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did we talk about this?
No, this was a week ago. So
we did go to a wedding.
Yeah. So that's why we had a lot of shit to talk about.
That's why.
And prior to this wedding, I was so confused why I got strep throat again. I was like, why did I get strep? And then finally Pfeffer was like, yo, dude, you killed your immune system.
Yeah.
Because of Classic WoW, that entire week leading up to the wedding, I maybe slept a total of 8 hours. I was just up nonstop, just playing this game. Loving it.
Yeah, me and you barely interacted that entire time.
Oh, no, we did at the beginning.
Am I allowed to tell you why I didn't like the wedding? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, fucking talk about it, dude.
Okay, great.
I was going to actually bring that up, but I want to talk. We're still about the
sure.
stress, so let's not jump around.
Okay.
So I'm like, why the fuck am I sick again?
Yeah.
And then I thought, Pfeffer was like, yo, dude, you just killed your immune system. Go to this wedding, 8 hours of sleep, which I guess shuts down your immune system or whatever. I go there that day before. I probably had about 2 hours of sleep.
What about the time when you were offering blowjobs to everybody for $50?
And then I was starting to, and while I was on that, man,
sucking
dick. I was sucking so much dick. Hey,
yeah,
but I'm sucking dick good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not sucking it bad.
That's good.
A real good dick.
Pretty
sucking.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not going to suck a bad dick.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and I don't want some rumors to spread around James is fucking shitty at sucking dick. No, dude, I'll fucking suck a dick, no problem.
Get that on the record.
Keep that on the record too. But no, I'm just fucking no sleep. And then I get trashed.
Yeah.
Get hammered as fuck.
Sure.
And then I just smoke a bunch of dope.
Yeah.
I pass out at this wedding.
Are we allowed to say that?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, cool.
Dude, we're canceled anyways. I don't even know where we're able to upload this anymore. I thought they were canceled off YouTube.
What did we get canceled for?
I mean, you said some racial slurs.
Yeah. I didn't like it. I was telling the 3 people I went to the Burger Game yesterday with that...
You got set off on a bad mood right away.
Dude, okay. You come at me and you're to disrespect this shit.
You're going to be... No, let's tell the whole story. So this tiny little fucking man walks up to you.
He's little.
This little guy.
He's barely over 3 feet.
And then the Oompa Loompa.
He sounds like a munchkin. Hey, dude. That's what he sounds like to me. And he just starts
the
going
fucking
crazy.
Oompa Loompa song comes on, and Big Joe just taps the staff on the ground a couple times, and he walks out of nowhere.
And I didn't even see him. I just started feeling him poking me, and it poked me in the shin because he's that low to the ground, right? He's like, that's his annoying voice. His brother introduced himself to me, right? Like, hey, I'm this person. I watch your podcast. Well, I actually don't. I watched one of them. Okay, really, it was just 20 minutes. Okay, I didn't even watch that. And then I was like, All right, dude.
See, but he meant well. And
Okay.
if it was just that, it was fine.
Right.
And
You're
he
right.
meant well.
He did mean well. He meant to give me a compliment.
Yeah.
Because
that guy's a nice guy.
Right.
His brother is an asshole.
The little one
Likes
who's really, really
because
tiny.
he's little. He likes to punch up.
Right, because he's a small, little, tiny man.
He's like fucking Mario if he doesn't eat a mushroom and he's just trying to punch the coins.
Then
out of the box.
his little brother,
his tiny little brother,
was like, "Yeah, nobody watches it," and then the group of like 15 of them all laughed hard,
okay, and it wasn't that many people. It was like
27.
It was like
so all 27 people laughed in our faces, and you were like, "Yeah, everybody laugh at us," and I was like, "Whoa." That ain't happening. I'm not laughing at any of you guys.
Well, I just made a joke back at it, and then they also laughed at that.
And I didn't laugh at all. I was not playing ball.
Yeah.
And then I think
that put you in a bad mood.
And I think I made like a comment. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know why you guys said that," or something like that. And then everybody got uncomfortable.
Why did that? I don't know why like insults like that make, because I get those insults 24/7. Dude, I walked down the street.
Well, I don't let people make fun of me who I don't respect.
I was literally walking down the street the other day.
Yeah.
Somebody fucking drove past me, threw a rotten tomato at me, and
Yeah.
goes, "Boo, you suck." I hate
You were
the
like,
monologue.
Ha ha ha! What a funny, cool guy.
I was like, dude, I'd chill with that guy. Dude, I wish that guy would pull over and just come kick it with me.
So yeah, then the next person. So then word got around that I was like a mean guy at the wedding, and as I was sitting in the groomsmen room, two guys were just doing blow. And then they looked up, and I was there just chilling because you were in there, passed out, and they were like, "Look at David Lee Miller just judging us." And I was like, "Hey, man, I'm just kind of hanging out. I didn't really mean to barge in on all the fun." And they're like, "All right, cool. Do you want any?" And I was like, "No, I'm okay. No cocaine for me."
Yeah. And then one of them goes, "Yeah, David, I got told that you were just a mean guy."
Oh, right.
I was scared to meet you, but I really wanted to meet you.
Yeah, that's true. I just was like, "But I haven't been mean to you ever." He goes, "Yeah, you've always been nice to me, but everybody says you're mean."
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
That wedding was fun for me. So I got really, really drunk really quick.
You were only awake for about an hour.
That's made up. So I have proof that I was awake till like 10, like almost 10. So like I was asleep for like 2 hours of the wedding. On some
Pretty
stairs.
sure you were asleep for 5 hours.
Yeah. No. No.
You don't like that me saying that, right?
No, I just don't like that you exaggerate everything.
What? You don't do that.
No, I
Sorry.
never exaggerate.
Then I'll tell the truth. James was asleep for the majority of the 99%. Honestly, I think he has like a what is the disease where you just like fall asleep?
Yeah.
He was falling asleep during the ceremony. He was like, "Dude, get up! They're getting married."
No, we were just hitting each other in the middle of the ceremony.
We did do that.
Yeah, we got these fans and we just kept on hitting each other, and then I'd go, "Now me," and then you'd hit my.
I got yelled at the wedding because when our table was not called for food yet, you were still sleeping at the time, I think.
No.
And I was like, "Hey, you want to just get food?" And he's like, "Don't we need to bring like our tickets with the table?" And I was like, "Come on, dog, we can just get the food."
Yeah.
And then I went to go get food, brought it back, and then the table, my entire table, who didn't get food yet, they're like, "Hey, how did you get food?" I was like, "Just go. Who's gonna stop you?" Then they all got food. Then I went to get seconds,
yeah.
which I wasn't supposed to do.
No. Before that happened,
Yeah.
So I got angry at the table, and I like had to switch spots. And I
Right,
was
well,
like,
because
this-
you were
this
just
is
trying.
fun.
Let me sleep. That's all I want to do here.
Just wanna
And everybody
sleep.
was shaking you awake.
Yeah.
You're like,
No.
wake up, buddy.
I'm like,
wake up. No.
So I was like, "Hey, I want to sit near everybody because like otherwise you guys are all just trash. I'm going to make you guys funnier."
How nice of you.
I'm going to bless
generous.
you guys, which you also said the
Well,
same exact
the
thing.
thing is, I wasn't mad if I didn't get the seat. I was just saying, "Hey, everybody."
Well, I was drunk, but
I-
you weren't trashed. I
was
trashed.
like, "Hey, it's a better idea if we sit in the middle. It'll be more fun for everybody. But if you guys want to be selfish for the table, take the spot." And they took the spot, and then that made you mad.
Yeah, and well, I just wanted to sleep, and that was the best place to sleep.
Yeah, well, you wanted to sprawl out in the middle of the table, which is perfect to sleep.
No,
and
so-
you eventually did sleep there.
Then I realized I could sit by my boy. I was like, "Oh yeah, no problem. I'm just gonna
Right.
sit by this guy." Switch spots, and then I was like, whatever. I just want to go talk to other
Sure.
people. I go into another table, start talking, completely miss the whole thing of food.
Yeah.
And you go, "Hey James, you haven't gotten any food yet. You
Let's
want to
go
go
get
get some
some."
food?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Whoa." And I was hammered. I was like,
Right.
"Dude, David's being so nice today."
Right. Yeah, because you just woke up from a drunk stupor.
I was like,
Yeah.
Oh,
It was like the only time you woke up the entire wedding was to get food, and then you immediately went back to sleep.
And I wiped the crust out of my eyes from sleeping. I'm like, David, you saint.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you were like, wow. And I said, yeah, buddy, you can get whatever you want.
I do think that you actually said that.
I said, hey, buddy, you can go on that line. You can go on this line. Get whatever. And you said, really? Anything? I said, yeah, anything.
Because I was told that I couldn't get a fucking pulled pork sandwich.
Yeah, but come on. You can get whatever the fuck you want.
No
when you're rocking with me.
Yeah, and so
we just, you on the ticket were supposed to get a cheeseburger, but I was like, just get a pulled pork sandwich. And then I got a second cheeseburger because that's what I wanted.
Yeah, you got a second cheeseburger. I started eating the pulled pork sandwich. I'm like, where's barbecue sauce? Can't find any barbecue sauce. Get like halfway through the pulled pork. I go, anybody want this? Give it away to somebody. And then I go, man, I really wanted that cheeseburger. You go, it's no problem. Just grab one.
Yeah, just go get one.
So come to find out, you just brought me over there so you could get seconds.
Yes.
It wasn't a selfless
when I
act.
went back to the table, people noticed immediately. They were like, hey, how come he gets seconds?
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to bring anything up. And then everybody's like, you can't do that. And I said, well, I already did.
Well, it was like 3 people.
They were yelling at me. They were like, yo, you can't. Did you even get him a gift? I was like, yeah, $100. How much did you get?
Yeah.
Which was $50 yours. But I took the entire credit because I didn't want to wake you because you were sleeping.
And then they even said, you scum.
Yeah. Oh, did they call me scum?
Yeah.
I don't know. They might have.
And then they started peeling like bubble gum that was underneath
Sure.
the table and throwing it at you. And they started
And I was like,
sticking it
stop
on-
everybody. You're going to wake James.
Yes,
He's sleeping.
don't hit him. He's asleep.
Let him sleep.
How are we going to pull the bubble gum out of his hair if he's asleep?
That being said, the people who actually got married, they were fantastic to me. They were all just very nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got invited. Everybody else, fuck them.
It was a great time.
It was very nice. It was very. That's what me and that one guy kept saying. I was like, "What are your thoughts on the wedding?" He goes, "Ah," and I was like, "We shouldn't say that though." He goes, "Why don't we just keep saying the wedding was very nice? It was pleasant.
Yeah,
pleasant.
The ceremony was beautiful.
Pleasant. Very nice." We kept saying it like that.
I had fun while I was awake. I had a lot of fun. The issue was
You had fun for 25 minutes.
So immediately, as soon as the dance floor opened up,
I fell right asleep.
Right as the dance floor opened up, people just started dancing. On my sleeping body, I'm just passed out.
Guys, he's sleeping right on the floor. Let him.
I'm like, yo, what the heck? Stop kicking me, guys. Like, I'm trying to sleep here.
And everybody's like, guys, you guys are being rude to James. Let him sleep.
Yeah. No, after the first dance was done, like all that shit was done, me and you immediately go, boom. And I'm fucking going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like going
My
all
God,
out.
dude, I almost had a heart attack for how hard we went.
Well, you even looked at me for a second. And you're like,
no, stop doing it. It's also because it was way too early in the night.
yeah, it was like right away, and I'm just fucking. Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
dude, I didn't realize
fuck.
how low my cardio was.
Yeah,
I was.
you're telling me, dude. I legitimately walked away, and everybody was like, "Damn, James, you killed it." I was like, "No, give me some, give me some space. Like, I need this."
And then
Dude,
you passed out, which was crazy because you're like, he's sleeping. But little did they know, you were just deoxygen. You just couldn't catch your breath.
No, I had a heart attack.
You had a heart attack and died.
No, I passed out for a little bit.
We are really laughing at this wedding. We did not have as much fun as it sounds like it was.
No, I mean,
Or did you have a great time?
I had like I had actually like while I was awake a really good time
I had a blast.
because I hung out with the fucking what is it, the groom, right? I hung out with the groom's dad, the
father.
time. Yeah, and he was just a hoot. Like
Yeah.
he just kept on making me laugh the entire time.
Well, they didn't. You might have heard this joke. They didn't write
Actually
in,
get- yeah.
They didn't write in their like marriage
Yeah,
certificate or
I
whatever.
didn't realize that.
So the dad just kept saying like, this is weird. I don't know who's getting married today. It's apparently not those two. They're not legally married. This is all like for nothing,
Yeah,
essentially.
because they didn't.
They just
sign,
never they
sign
just,
one paper
or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, and he was just making a dude. He was following me around, wingmanning me, and it's just like, dude, this is dope.
Did we talk to any ladies there that we didn't know?
Talk to any new ladies? Mm-hmm. No.
No, we didn't.
Here's the thing. You think I talk to any dude? If I talk to ladies, I just clam up, dude.
And fall asleep. Is he sleeping? He was talking to me for 2 hours and then just fell asleep in mid conversation.
You think I'm getting 2 hours? In
No, you'll probably make it 10.
2 minutes. Hey, how's it going?
Is this why you wanted to start on Tuesday? Because you had all of this you wanted to talk about?
I had this, and then there was also something else that I wanted to talk about. There was a few things that, some things that we're not even going to have time to get to, honestly, because there's some things that I want to talk about.
I wonder what.
So, I made you really happy the other day.
Maybe.
This last weekend, we were talking.
Refresh the memory.
It was at Applebee's. I go, you ordered a water, like you always do.
Sure.
For the last about 3 years.
Yeah.
And prior to that, you were one of the most avid soda drinkers I know.
Right. We come from a big family of soda drinkers.
And it made me realize, I go, dude, you'll just change your life.
The entire life.
At a flip of a switch.
Yeah. If something,
like, no problem.
If I just decide, okay, I'm not going to do that ever again, I just won't.
Yeah. You, like, one day you were like, soda makes me feel like garbage.
Yeah.
Only going to drink water now. And now you only drink water.
Or one day I'll decide I'm going to work out, and I'll work out consistently forever. My sister just called. Her mouse just died.
Yeah, I saw that.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. on Snapchat.
Yeah, dumb fucking mouse.
That thing, she always made me try to hold it. Never.
Yeah.
Not doing that.
I guess a mouse's lifespan was whatever it was, and this one lived like twice its lifespan.
Okay. I should have killed it a long time ago.
Should have.
But
how else do I change my life consistently?
So, like, one day you'll just be like, you went all throughout high school barely working out. Like, you go there, just watch people, not
essentially.
do shit. And then
Stand
after
in
high
a corner.
school, you're
Sure.
like, fuck it, I'll start working out.
Right, gain 25 pounds of muscle.
Yeah. One day you used to only wear like graphic T-shirts, like things like "I'm with loser," stuff like that. And then after senior year, you're like, fuck it, I'll wear Express. And then you only bought like expensive clothing.
And now I switched to H&M.
Now you switch to H&M. So like everything that you do, you just take
one day I'm going to
drastic.
shave my head completely.
Yeah.
And that's just going to be my look forever now.
I mean, you did plan that one kind of ahead of time.
Yeah. That's very true. I'm going to just start getting haircuts.
I guess we never even talked about that. We'll bring it up one day.
What, the shave for Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I get, because we started off, my hair was always shaved.
Just bald, yeah.
Which is fine.
I wish that we would have led up to that, though.
Well.
So, and then.
Okay.
Then you became the happiest man ever this week.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, do you want me to tell exactly what happened?
Let me tell it from my point.
Oh, okay, sure.
Because I have great insight on this being your best friend. Which also, this week, you've never done this. You called me your best friend this week.
Yeah, I did.
You've never even said it ironically.
I said it as like just to like make the joke funnier.
We'll get to the joke too. So, this girl that we've talked about a few times.
There you go.
The one that signed you up for the gym that you work at.
Yeah. Work out at.
Yeah, work out at.
Yeah.
Messaged you, hey, where are you at? And then you said, yeah, let me take you out on a date.
Yeah.
You were trying to
Long-time fans know.
you were trying to take her out for dinner.
Sort of.
All because she sent you an automated message. Hey, where are you? Why haven't you been coming to the gym?
Yeah.
And I said, I'll go to that gym if you message her.
Right.
That girl was awkward with you for like 2 weeks. Wouldn't talk to you.
It was like a week. Yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody at the gym started loving you.
Right.
Specifically this girl more than all the others.
Right, because she had a huge crush on me, which is a fact. I don't care what anybody says.
She more than likely had a crush on you at the start. And I pushed it down your throat.
Yeah. Well, not just you, but you for sure were like the front runner, but definitely a lot of people are like, why don't you just do that?
Pushing it down.
My father.
Well, I pushed it down your throat before those people knew about it. And then those people knew about it because of me bringing it up. And I just kept on saying, oh, you're in love with this girl. You're in love with this girl.
Yeah.
And then it finally got to your head where you were like, oh, fuck it, I love her.
Hold on. You are jumping a little ahead.
Jumping.
Hold on. Give me a second. Also, I would tell people, I can't pursue this girl. I can't have a one-night stand. I can't date this girl because if I do, it's not going to work out, and then I'm going to have to cancel my gym membership.
This girl's been quoted to say, somebody said, hey, you should have sex with David. She said, I guess I will. He deserves it.
And that
disrespected you.
I don't like people who just pity me.
Yeah.
I don't need the pity. I don't need it.
And
yeah, the way the conversation really went was like, hey, would you have sex with David? And she was like, yeah, he deserves it. That's what it was like.
And that made you hate her.
I was really, really angry. Yeah. Screamed at her. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, you pushed her to the ground.
And Stop, David.
That red
What are you
jumpsuit
doing?
apparatus song. That song is about you.
Wait, sing it.
Dude.
I don't know what that is.
It's about abusing a woman.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know the whole lyrics, and also I have no rhythm. But yeah, so this girl, I kept on pushing in your brain that you love this girl.
Sure.
You love this girl. You love this girl. And then finally, this girl, like at the peak, was for sure kind of feeling you.
Sure.
She kind of went in for a kiss.
Right. Yeah. She was drinking. And she found an opportunity that we were alone, and she was moving closer and closer to me. And I was like, "Oh, she's gonna try to kiss me." That's
and then
funny.
you made it awkward.
That's funny. Well, I didn't make it awkward. I was like, "Yeah, oh," because I was like, "All of my friends have been telling you that I'm into you." And then she was like moving in. She's like, "Oh, he's gonna kiss me right here." And then I said, "But I'm not. We have no. There's nothing working here." And then she like took a step back, and then proceeded to pretend like that never happened. But I've always brought it up, like, "Hey, that shit." For sure happened.
And so you've been hitting on this girl for a long time, kind of putting in the works, and one day it just...
Well, here, let me take over now. Okay. So, Beer Olympics came through, right?
Yep.
And
mental breakdown.
The way it has been described to me is I probably had a panic attack. Yeah. Where when I was trying to film and record...
We're like 14 minutes into this, and your mic is already almost falling off.
The way I tried to record things, I couldn't process what was happening in front of me. Like, I knew I was doing things, but I couldn't, like... My brain couldn't focus, and my head was pounding so much that I had to sit down. So then, after we completed Beer Olympics, I was just, like, tossing and turning all night. I couldn't fall asleep, even though I was exhausted. And my brain was just racing. So I broke down, like, what are the things I care about so much? What are the things that are bothering me? One of the things that was crazy.
Yeah,
I know. Hold on.
You're going to give you credit.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, okay, no.
One of the things, it was the final, like, straw that made me figure out, like, okay, I was like, okay, I'm not going to go so extreme that I lose James as a friend. And then that scared me. Yeah. And then I cried like a baby. Yeah. Cried super, super hard.
I don't want to lose my best friend. I love that guy.
So
that guy means everything.
That was the pinnacle, right? That was like, okay, that helped me like get back to being to normal. Yeah. But on the journey to figure that out, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up trying to be a stand-up. I'm not gonna give up going to the gym because I have to see the girl, right? Yeah. And I just said
it was like all one sentence.
It was one sentence. Let me think of a name. Her name will be Gina. I like it. I'm not gonna stop going to the gym because I have to see Gina. And I said it just like that. As soon as it came out, when I said it to myself, I started laughing really hard, and I was like, "Ah, shit." So,
this is the same girl that your father's been telling you to have sex with.
Right.
Like, everybody's been telling you.
Yeah, everybody's like, why do you overthink this so much?
Just do it.
Just do it. You're not going to have to quit the gym. It's fine.
Little do they know.
So, the next Monday comes around, right? And I was like, after being so stressed out, it was like cool to just be back to normal. Mm-hmm. So I was like, hey, Friday, what are you doing? Do you want to hang out? And to my surprise, she said, yes, so bad. I was like, okay, great. And then when she realized that it was like real, she was like, I'm going to have to get back to you. So I waited.
This is that good shit.
All week.
Yep.
Nothing. The day comes around, nothing. Didn't bring anything up. Wait till next week.
Well, no, she gave you like, oh, I'm going out with my friends, but you can come with.
No. You're jumping ahead.
No, I thought that she did that that time.
Wait
too.
A second.
No, originally, because when you asked her, she was even like, oh, with me and like my friends.
Oh, right. And I was like, yeah, that'll never happen.
You said, no, I'm not hanging out with your friends. Right. Just me and you.
Right. Yeah, I made it very clear that I was not going to hang out with her friend. So I'll get back to you. All right, fine. Next week rolls around. I do the whole, I'm going to ignore you. I'm just going to walk right by you. She didn't even notice it the first day. Didn't even come up.
Petty.
Day 2, did it again. This time, she noticed it. She tried to have a conversation with me. I cut it all off. Then she realized, oh, this kid is mad because I didn't hang out with him, right? Day 3 comes along. She walks right by me, doesn't say anything. And then I just start making fun of her. And then that like breaks it. And then we're like, come on, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So.
And then you guys start making out in the middle of the gym. You got her up fucking eating her pussy.
Sorry, hold on.
Yo, what the
just calm down.
What the fuck are you doing?
So I'm like, fuck it. Let's try round number 2. Hey, what are you doing Saturday? And she's like, nothing. I was like, you want to hang out? She said, yeah. And then she remembered, shit, I got this party I got to get to. Why don't you come with? And again,
You
I'm
can
not
be my
doing
plus
that.
one. Come on.
Come on, I'm not gonna be the gay friend. You know that move. That's something that you would do,
That would be something I would do.
but not something I do.
Because I'd have FOMO. I'd be like, fuck. If I'm not there, she's going to be fucking somebody else.
So I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm not playing this game again. And the night before, I had the realization, okay, this is how I get this girl to go on a date with me. Because
no. You're jumping a little bit ahead. So you go.
No, it's like,
You're trying to explain the entire thing to me. And I've been on your side up until like recently. And I was like, yeah, she's in love with you.
Yeah.
I've told you that. And multiple times. And then you start telling me like the recent stories.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I don't want to be this guy.
yeah,
But like,
it doesn't sound like she's
it's
into
not sounding
yeah.
like she's into you.
No, I know.
Because it sounds a lot like the stories that I tell about
Yeah.
the girls that I talk to.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, it's just like,
when I tell you that, I go, it reminds me of a lot of the girls that I talk to.
Right.
You go, no, I have a way I can prove it.
yeah,
And then,
right. I was like, okay, there's no way I'm like this fucking loser. I got to figure this out.
so then you
So
come up with the least loser plan of all time.
Here it is. If you don't go on this date with me, I'm canceling the gym membership. And
Paid $240.
$250. The only person I ran it by was the only person who's crazier than me. This guy.
No. Yeah, he goes, okay, I have one way to prove that she likes me.
Yeah.
Give her an ultimatum.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And then you go, who knows girls the best?
Uh-huh.
Let me call my best friend James. You call me up, and I listen. I go, yep. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I go, sounds like a perfect plan.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I know ultimatums all too well.
Yeah.
I know ultimatums probably better than any other.
They've never worked once.
Here's the thing. I've given hundreds of ultimatums.
Yeah.
Hundreds. I think I've gotten one to work.
Well, yeah, how did it work?
I think in 8th grade, that's how I got that girl to date me.
Oh. So, okay. So,
For like 2 weeks.
So.
It was, I believe it was off of ultimatum. All the other times just resulted in me not talking to her.
Cut back. If we don't go hang out on this date next week Friday, next week Saturday, I'm canceling the gym membership. And all of a sudden, the room got a little tense.
Yep. And
She got angry, and she told me, "Why don't you sleep on that one?" And I was like, "All right, this bitch don't think I'm serious. I am playing."
And then you go, is this the same time that you do your move that
No.
you had found out?
So
Okay.
we go to the next day, right?
And you call me, and you, before that, you go, see, and if she doesn't cancel it because she says that she's not, I knew that she wasn't going to take it well. I'm going to take my debit card and my key fob, and I'm going to throw it on the table and just tell her to cancel.
See ya. I'm out.
So you had this fucking move planned out
Everything
in your mind, like it was some sort of movie.
like it was genius.
Like,
But if it would have worked, okay.
and
Sorry,
what's-
I'm cutting ahead.
and
I'm
what's
cutting
she gonna
ahead.
do?
Hold on.
She's just going, let me walk away.
Yeah, she wouldn't. She's not going to. I really truthfully believe that. So I go to the gym the next day, do everything standard, do my workout, hang out, talk to the people I normally talk to, right?
Looking fucking ripped.
And I finish my shit, and I'm about to walk into the office there where she can see me. There's also a window that peers out to everybody at the gym.
Tell him what you're wearing. So he's wearing a crop top, like a shirt that only covers up to his nipples.
Yeah.
And his pants are sagging really low.
And you see my
So
V.
you see his V.
Perfect.
And a little bit of his pubes.
Yeah.
a little.
So I'm looking
And here's the
extra
thing.
good.
And if you, so you got like a 2-pack normally.
Sure.
But like if you like do the
Sure.
right move, you got
I
a
like
4-pack.
almost 3.
Yeah. He was looking good. Hey,
She
you
was in
were
a
looking sexy.
Thanks, Doc. She was in a meeting, right, with 2 people she was trying to sign up. And I was like, no problem, I'll wait. Somebody was like, hey, David, why don't you get out of here? That meeting's going to take an hour. And I said, no problem, I'll wait.
Wait, who told you that?
Huh? Drew.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then they're like, what are you doing here? I was sitting also in a position where you can see me through the window from the meeting. There's no way that she did not see me. And we made eye contact.
I'm going to throw up.
So,
hey, this is the cringe shit that I do every time I get drunk. Every time.
But I did it sober.
You did it sober and in person. Mine are normally drunk over text.
So, I waited an hour and 20 minutes. I waited so long that the typical time that she would clock out, it was like 20 minutes past that. Mm-hmm. And then those people walked out. She said, bye. And then she saw me and she was like, David, what are you still doing here? I walked right into the office and then we both sat down. Again, she's excited like to see me because I don't know why. She's just like happy. So then I pull this move, right? I get in there and then I just sit down and look at her like this and I don't say a word.
Oh, were you trying to be cute?
No.
Was that no? I think that's what you were going for. Were you doing a cute thing?
Nope. I was like, in my head, I was like, you should know why the fuck I'm here. It's literally the last conversation that we had.
I would have done it.
Then she did not say anything, so I pulled my phone out, put it on the table, and made a minute countdown, and I pressed start.
What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
And I was just hoping that after the minute, she was like, oh, he's a minute, and then he's going to leave, right? That's what I thought. Uh-huh. Nothing happened, and then after the minute, debit card thrown, key fob thrown, slam the door, I'm out, drive off.
Wait, you left those things?
Yeah.
Time out. I thought that you were just like, hey, do this.
No.
Please do this.
No.
Here are both my things.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yep. Did that
I
all.
didn't realize that you left those
Every
things.
time I tell this story, hold on. Every time I tell this story, I lose people so everywhere.
Because there's just layers to
I know.
the
There's
story.
it's so much worse that anybody ever could imagine. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And sometimes people go like, yo, I respect it. And then I say, and I left my debit card there. And then people go, whoa, that's too much.
Hey, here's the thing.
Yeah.
You haven't lost me, bud.
Wow.
Because here's the thing. You like before of all the incels in Milwaukee, I was the leader.
Well, hey, everybody watch out.
We got a new leader in town.
Right here.
We got a new leader of the incels.
You guys didn't think I would go that crazy.
Dude, hey, that's a grade A incel move, dude.
What the fuck is up? And my friend Luke was like, the only way you could have been better is you would have said, shred my debit card once you're done. Just shred it, bitch. I don't even need it.
So me and David are
fucking
good.
week. Like since I've done this all weekend, I've been crying of laughter about how fucking weird and crazy I went.
God, we're never getting married.
Holy fuck!
Shit. No woman loves us.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so those are all things that I do over text for about 2 weeks. The thing is, you're ready to change your life at a flip of a switch.
Which people don't realize that I'm not fucking playing, dude.
Yeah, you're not playing. So you're actually never going to talk to this girl again.
Probably not. So
unless she takes the other side of
here,
the
hold on,
ultimatum.
slow down. Wait. So epilogue. Drew called me. He's like, hey, here's something weird, David. Your debit card's on my desk. She put it into his fucking office, set the debit card on the desk, and then never explained it. Which, I mean, from her point of view, what do you think it even looks like?
Dude, did you check your charges?
Yeah, I was checking constantly. She spent a lot of money, but
wait, 7 for 27? She bought fucking 40 pairs of underwear.
Yeah,
dude?
I know. She went crazy. I think I gotta get that money back. But
fucking dude. Just charge.
I told him. I said, hey, I'm not gonna explain this over the phone because I'm at work. Set up a meeting for Monday. I gotta cancel my account now. Make the meeting anywhere from.
Which sucks because we fucking love you, dude.
I know. He was the best.
Yeah.
Set it up for 20 minutes to an hour. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to explain this story to you. And honestly, I don't know if you're going to like it or not, but I'm out. So the moral of the story is,
you know what the issue is too?
I didn't think if I ever try to date this girl or get with her, I'd have to cancel my gym membership. And now I have to cancel my gym membership.
Yeah, so your big issue was you didn't want to have a one-night stand because you thought it'd be awkward.
Yeah.
You'd have to cancel it.
But
now you just pulled a total weirdo move.
Took one right out of the James's book.
You know what the issue is?
Sure.
Is you gave the ultimatum to the wrong person.
I should have gave it to Drew.
Drew, yeah.
Drew would have been like, no, we can't lose you.
I'll go on the date with you, David. Because if he would have went on the date with you, that's a way better date.
I don't know how this girl did not pick up on the fact of what the fuck I was talking about for so long. Like, I literally waited in eyeshadow for what, an hour and 20 minutes, and there's no other people are literally like, David, get out of here, leave. 3 people told me that.
People took like medicine balls and started to chuck them at you. You were just
dodging it.
No, you weren't dodging it.
What the fuck, dog?
We took like a 40-pound medicine ball. You walked in with a broken, bloody nose. Cancel my shit.
So I was talking to Drew and I was like, is this the weirdest thing you've seen? He's like, I guess it's not that weird yet. And I was like, okay, wait till it gets weirder because I'm coming in with a suit and tie and I'm going to be canceling saying I'm going to New York.
So does he know the story now?
No, I haven't told him.
Oh, he doesn't.
Well, unless he listens to this.
He doesn't know the ultimatum yet?
No, he doesn't. Unless fucking...
So you got to explain that ultimatum to him.
From the beginning.
Okay, but then also you're also telling him a lie.
No, what's the lie?
That you're getting a job in New York. So
right. I have to keep up with the lie that I'm going to New York.
And then you got to go, yeah, I was never say that it was you were contemplating staying for her.
Yeah.
But just go, yeah, I was contemplating on staying here, but there's just nothing here for me anymore.
Just let it hang.
Yeah, just let it hang.
Like, I don't know. It could be for anything. And then
when he goes around and he goes, yeah, David got a job offer in New York. He was really close to staying, but he decided to change. She's going to be like, he wanted to stay for me.
No, I see. Here's what I've realized. There's 2 things.
See, I've tried to do that too. Dude, I tried to sign up for the Navy.
Yeah.
to give girls. I give girls ultimatums with the Navy, dude. Yeah. I was like, hey, bitch, if you don't date me, I'm signing up for the Navy tomorrow.
And I'm leaving. And they're like, all right, go.
That's how I signed up for the Navy twice.
Who is... Oh, right.
Fuck it, dude. I'm a savage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
Just each time you get an underage drinking ticket and say, fuck it, dude. Let the wave ride, bro.
Let it rock. Oh, shit.
Dude, I'm the king of ultimatums. But my ultimatums are always over text, so that way.
The Captain America looking guy yesterday, we were talking about it, right? Mm-hmm. And his opinion was, hey, does she still have like a thing with another guy? And I was like, yeah, what's the big deal? And he was like, that's why she didn't fucking say yes to you. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, it's probably easier for her to just be like, hey, let's take him to this like group event so it doesn't look like she's trying to like cheat on this guy. And see that response? That I was like, that was the response that I had. I was like, oh yeah. And I probably should have just gone and hung out with her and her friends to see how this normal guy would act. And then I wouldn't have to do all this crazy shit. And he was like, coming from a guy who's been a cheater and sneaking around, that's what I did. And I was like, all right, I respect that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Because that's the knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Yeah, and I didn't have the knowledge.
See, you were just here, nah, bitch, you're not going to make me a fucking friend.
Yeah.
But in reality, it was just like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm dating this guy.
But I
can't fuck you on the low.
Right. That's really probably what I mean, maybe. Or I'm just fucking crazy.
Or this girl just never liked you.
It could be any of those. And honestly, there's so many questions up in the air.
But I mean, how could she not like you?
I don't know, dude. I'm fucking great.
I'm fucking dope. I don't get it.
I don't know. So I've been crying at laughter with a lot of people about this story, about how crazy this was. Every time
she walks up to you, I'm in love with Drew. Wait, him Drew or me Drew? Is your name Drew too? No, that's why I'm so fucking confused.
Who is that from?
That's from the Tim Robinson show.
Oh, right.
I really loved Eric's part on that. Him Eric or me Eric? You guys both named Eric?
No, that sounds so fucking confused. That's really good.
Just anyways, have no idea why that girl doesn't like you.
Yeah. So now there's this out there. She can watch this, but she won't. But Drew might. So hey, Drew.
Let's hope. Good. I've said this so many times because
Sure.
it's
Talking on the mic.
It's few and far between when you have girl issues these days.
Yeah.
Because you've just been focusing on yourself. And my life is so much better when you have girl issues.
Yeah.
Like whenever you're struggling with girls, dude, it just makes me. It frees me. It makes me feel so good.
Yeah.
Because like I have more jokes to make.
Yeah.
I have another person to laugh at.
Sure.
Somebody that feels my pain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way I said it,
someone to cry with.
I've been in love 6 times. I think we didn't add 7 to the list.
Yeah. So every time that we were talking about it, and like every relationship that you've had with a girl,
Yeah.
I've like had,
Except for the first couple.
Yeah, I mean, like
The one that
you're talking about the
liver
elementary,
failure.
and her.
Yeah.
Those two, I had nothing to do with.
Right. That was all me.
Everything after, I either helped hook you guys up, get you guys together, break you up, get you guys apart.
Yeah.
I had
push apart, make them hate me.
make when you guys are all actually no, because the second one,
Which one?
the one that you love, your virginity.
Oh, okay.
I made her hate you even more.
Oh yeah, you were right. Yeah,
and I did bring you guys.
Okay,
together
girl number 1, you definitely made the girl hate me a lot. Girl number 2, you kind of helped me get with the girl, and then when we broke up, made the girl hate me.
Technically, I guess girl number 3 that you made out with.
Girl number 3 is probably
The girl that you made out with.
maybe.
I got to see about a girl.
Sure. Yeah.
That girl, you only started hanging out with her because of me. Because
Sure.
I was in love with her first.
Right.
Yeah.
Girl number 4, similar name.
Yep. And
Girl number 5.
I didn't really have much to do with that one.
Which one was girl number 5?
No. Girl number 4. I
Right.
didn't have much.
No, you were the one who made me text her in the first place.
Oh yeah, I did message her off your Facebook.
Yeah.
And then it turned into this girl's hot. And then
Yeah.
we started talking.
Right. Well, I had thought I was
You
like,
guys got along a lot.
that girl. I thought that girl was cute in general. Then it just didn't work out. Girl number 6 is that one is like the heart wrenching one.
Oh,
the friendship losing one.
That
Or no, that was girl number 5. Sorry, girl number 5 was that one.
Yeah,
Girl number 6 is her name spelled with a K.
Yeah.
And girl number 7.
Yeah. And I've actually had my hands in all those.
Yeah, for the most part.
One of them even specifically, your friends are too involved; they can't be with you.
Yeah.
was their reasoning.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And
that
then
was
you said like who specifically, James and Trill.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah.
So yeah, I've been with this one, which
And
is crazy. Is this girl barely met you? She never met you at all.
Yeah.
This was basically all me.
This was puppeteering. This is what
Right.
This is a technique.
You just planted seeds in my head.
This is a technique I like to call puppeteering. So I was planting seeds in your head,
Yeah.
telling you love this girl. You
Right.
love this
And
girl.
I was like, no, fine.
Until one time you were emotionally
Yeah,
broken.
you caught me. You
were-
caught me.
You were emotionally broken, so you just needed something, and
And it slipped in.
it slipped in there, and you fell in love for a little bit.
Yeah, for a little bit. Yeah, sure.
And yeah, now you got a girl number 7.
Yeah.
And here's
now,
the thing.
and now that
My
girl is
life
just a number.
my life is on the up and up,
Yeah.
which means your life is about to change drastically.
Yeah, probably.
Because you're probably not going to work out for a long time.
Yeah, now I'm gonna.
You say that you're going to, and in your mind you're like, I need to work out every day.
But
it's
so
going to turn into you.
we've
just not working
already.
out for a
I
while.
mean, I on and off years. You know, that was the on year.
Yep.
Now it's back to the off year.
Yep.
So now I'm gonna
Hey.
be turning 24, and I'm
Hey.
gonna get out of shape again.
There's room for you, buddy.
Here we go. We're
There's room
back.
for you, dog.
Back to being out of shape,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thick and beautiful, dog.
I thought this was gonna be like the consistent. I was like, oh, finally, I'm gonna be consistent at working out again. Well,
Nope.
now I gotta cancel. It's a tough one, you know.
Yeah.
You know what? Fun fact though, the only tears that I cried was of laughter, breaking down all of how weird I was
Yeah.
throughout the whole situation.
It's just so funny to me.
Yeah.
That you're like, man, is this the right idea?
Yeah.
And the only person that you call is me.
Which
A person that's had sex 2.5 times.
sure.
Not an expert with women. Never had a real relationship.
Nope.
Given these ultimatums
Yeah.
hundreds of times.
And they've never worked.
They never worked.
And I literally was like, okay, who can I run this idea past? Can't run it past him. He's not gonna know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'll run it past James. He'll for sure get
No,
it.
for sure no.
Yeah.
And I didn't steer you in the wrong direction.
I don't think so. I gotta say though, The only thing in my head, so the gym's already done for me. I gotta pay fucking $250. It's fine. I'm out. Yeah. It's whatever. The only way I could actually foresee, for whatever reason, my trajectory changing is somehow this girl matches the crazy somehow. If she overtakes my crazy, then it's like, all right, I gotta propose to her right now, and we gotta fall in love.
She does some crazy how
the Captain America was like, why don't, if she was to like just drive to exactly wherever you were, threw her keys at you and was like, I'm walking home, chase me. Something like that.
Why would that girl do that?
Well, you gotta match it somehow.
That girl would never, like, there's no like situation where this girl just does some random crazy act.
But the thing is, I fucked with that idea. That's how you match it.
Because this girl probably barely thinks about you.
I know. Yeah, she probably doesn't think about it at all.
But you.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh, well, yeah, I think about a lot of people, but she was number one.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, man.
On to the next one.
Hey, can you drink alcohol when you like are recovering from strep throat?
No.
Really?
Well, not when you're on antibiotics.
Really?
Yeah. That's a fact. I'm not joking. I don't know why. I mean, you can do it. Who's going to stop you?
Damn it, man, that really botches my entire
Do you say
plan.
David or damn it?
Damn it.
You talking to me, David? Say it one more time.
David.
Yeah, what's up? Well, we have about 20 minutes left. You want to break it into our World of Warcraft classic?
Yeah, kind of.
Break it off.
So,
okay, if you guys made it this far, thanks. You can turn it off now. Let's be real.
This is for me and him.
This is just us now. Whatever.
My buddies did.
You know what? Can I start it off actually?
Yeah.
So we were gonna actually play, right?
We'll set it up what we talked about last week. So you committed that you were going to play.
Yeah, I decided I was gonna finally play
that Friday.
Yeah,
the Friday before the last podcast actually released.
Sure.
You said I'm going to play.
Yeah.
You said, Robin,
I'm gonna try it out.
You're going to try it out.
So we get a gang of people together, and I actually thought it was just gonna be me and you playing. But we ended up getting a.
No, I told you prior that it was, hey, do it on Friday because Captain America is coming over.
Right. I didn't think that it was gonna be as many because I literally
didn't think so either.
I literally had never played World of Warcraft.
We had
like
a bunch
that
of pickup
ever.
people.
We had so many extra people.
So we ended up having 6 people in total.
Yeah.
Which I imagined it was literally just me, you, and Captain America.
Yeah.
But then Captain America had one. I had my brother.
Yeah.
And then
we had AG.
AG Mudbone was just like, yo, y'all playing? All right, dog, I'm in.
Yeah.
And he joined up. So then
he ended up being the best person for me.
So we had 6 people. And in World of Warcraft, there's only parties of 5.
And the 5 of them, right?
No, we had...
You had 4?
You were in our group.
Right.
You were our 5th. And we were trying to explain it to you.
I'm some person who doesn't... I'm. If you guys can't tell, I'm a stubborn person. And arrogant.
Very arrogant. And it's to the point where... If it's not one-on-one, you're just trying to entertain. So, like, you're just not really caring. You're not listening to anything
I'm not really going
to...
If anybody gives me direction, I'm absolutely not going to do that.
But you need direction.
Yeah, because I've never played the game.
And you also want direction, but you're not going to listen.
No, right, yeah. I needed somebody to lead me, but none of them were going to be the leaders. Yeah. Because I'm the leader.
Because you also can't see... You can't let 5 other people see one person leading you.
No,
that would hurt your pride too much.
Yeah.
So then we tried to help you for a little bit, and then we broke off, and you were like, "Hey, AG is the only person that's trying to help me. This guy doesn't know anything about the game either."
This person also has never played the game. And now we just have 2 fucking idiots, me and him, just trying to lead each other through. And if you've never played World of Warcraft, you have to, especially Classic, there are add-ons into the game that you have to download on the side to make the game easier. Yeah. We did not have that. So we had
not even easier, just like comprehensible for like a normal person.
We didn't have that, so we just had to like guess our way through and figure it out.
Because even then, you could play the game without add-ons.
Yeah, you could do it
if you've played the game prior.
But
even then, if you don't have the add-ons, you'd be so lost because you'd have no. How would you have known to go like way off to the left on that one map? You know what I mean?
I literally
you wouldn't have known.
I just had a hope.
Add-on.
No, I wouldn't have. I had a hope
unless you had done it before.
And we had to talk to like. You just had to like read the question ship. So for about the first 30 to 40 minutes was them just trying to speed run their way through like the tutorial part of it, where AG and I were just like, hey man, let's just go at our own pace because we have no fucking
We
idea.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
So then we're just running around.
Which you guys also, like, you made it out to seem like you guys were super far behind, but you guys were like 2 quests behind. And
That was super far. In my opinion, it was super far because I don't know how far away 2 quests are. 2 quests could be an hour and a half for us.
yeah. But it wasn't too bad.
But so I was so angry because I was like, fuck, dude. I'm like a completionist. I have to do everything, and I feel like if I don't optimize like what I'm doing for the start, it's gonna ruin my whole experience.
Yeah.
And then AG is like just wants to play the game, and I was like, fuck, dude, I'm like slowing him down because of how like uncertain I am at it. So I just like quit and I go to the gym and I'm actually like upset. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I just wanted to play fucking World of Warcraft and these guys all fucking ditch me. Fuck all of them.
Yeah.
I was really upset with you guys.
You're getting really pissed. You were having a good time. Like, we were laughing.
right.
We were laughing. Like, the people that have played before were just laughing. Mainly me.
They were
at just like the way that you guys were talking. You were like, hey, AG, I need to kill this boar over here. And he came and helped you. And he was like, hey, dog, this ain't a boar. It was just some random fucking thing.
Yeah, because we've never played the game. So everybody was really confused.
And you're
why.
also illiterate.
Yeah, I didn't know how to read.
Which is
And the bald-headed guy was like, wait, you've really never played World of Warcraft before.
Yeah.
Because
why is that such a like surprise for everybody?
I don't know. I don't know any of the things that are in the game. And I'll ask like people questions and they just like laugh at me.
Yeah. And like everybody's doing that to you.
Everybody just keeps, and I'm like, I'll ask like, what's Hogger? And also, I don't even know, why is it so popular? We just killed it about an hour ago.
It was no problem.
It was super easy.
Because a lot of people do it at a lower level and it's just like way harder for them.
It was like easy as fuck.
Yeah.
Is it because people typically start human?
Yeah.
And they start in that work.
Yeah.
And then it just like comes up.
Go to that.
But we started off dwarves.
So when you gave me like just a whole rundown of how upset you were with me.
Oh yeah, I was really mad.
Hammered. Well, you were hammered the next day. That's what it was.
Oh right.
You were really drunk and you talked to me and you're like, dude, you ruined the whole game for me.
Yeah.
You just ruined it.
Yeah.
And I was like
really upset.
I was like, come on, man. And like it wasn't like that bad. And you're like, no, seriously.
It was awful.
It was awful for me.
Hated it.
This is something that I could have really liked.
Yeah.
And you just ruined it for me.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yep.
And then you said the only way that I'll play that game again is if you just have a one-on-one.
Yeah.
And you just play with me.
Yeah.
And then we played the next time, and you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it's the best game. I love it.
You had a good time. And
Speaking of that hammered night, there's a little tangent. Can I tell that story about how that girl pretended like she didn't know me?
Oh yeah.
So I was out for like brunch that day, and then I was just like hopping bar to bar, drinking with like a group of 5 people. One of those people was a girl that like is my friend that I've known for like 20 years.
I think when we told the story, she's the girl that sucks on fingers.
Yeah, maybe we have. If you guys don't know the sucking finger story, let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you next week.
Yeah. Let us know. Hey, if you guys haven't heard the sucking finger story, right?
So she goes off, right? We're at this bar. It's like 5 p.m. and we had just been drinking. She just starts talking to this guy. And at 5:30, I knew I have to like edit the podcast and go home. So I just go up to my friends and I was like, do you guys need me here? Can I just get out of here? They're like, yeah, get out of here. So I said, all right, bye. I'm leaving. Go up to the girl. I say, hey, Danielle.
You guys need me here. You're so self-centered.
What do you mean?
You're so arrogant.
Why?
Do you guys need me here? Like, why would anybody need you there?
I don't know. That's how I ask it. How would you say it? I'm leaving. Bye.
Hey, guys, I'm feeling a little bit tired. Got to do some stuff.
No, what I said is, all right, guys, you guys don't need me here, right? So, yeah.
Hey, I got things to do.
Anyways,
I'm going to leave.
Go to the girl. All right. Hey, Danielle, I'm out. See ya. And then I'm just on my phone on the Uber. And the guy she was talking to, tall, good looking, right, just comes straight up to me. He was like, hey, do you know that girl? And I was like, yeah, I came here with her. I've been drinking with her since noon. We've been drinking for 5 hours. I've been here with her all day. And we came to this bar together.
Also, explain this to me because I didn't understand it. Did he do that in like a concerning way or just like a...
No, he was like, it was like a curious. Like, hey, do you know that girl?
Like in a funny, like, this is really funny if he doesn't know her.
Yeah.
But if he does know her, this
it's
is
also funny. Yeah,
funny
it was like that.
Weird.
And I was like, yeah, why? He's like, she just said she doesn't know you at all.
So this guy at least has like a good sense of humor.
Yeah. And he was like, come with me. And I was like, okay. And we go right up to the girl, and he was like, hey, do you know him? Now he's asking the girl, and she just looks at both of us, and she's like, yeah. And just like her shoulders just fall. And I was like, Danielle, what? Whatever. And then I fucking leave. Turns out the man that she was talking to is a Super Bowl winning person. Like he was on the, I don't know what Super Bowl team he was on. He was on the bench, but he like has a Super Bowl ring. And now he like DJs across Milwaukee, like in different like of the bars. And this girl has seen him through Milwaukee, has never talked to him, has known him for 6 months, been stalking him, and that was her first opportunity to like find him. So the second that she saw him, she's like, I have to make my move. And then she thought it was a good idea to pretend like she didn't know me. So she basically could trap him, have his babies, and then she has Super Bowl kids.
That's really funny to me.
Isn't that fucking wild?
It's so funny because that girl, every time I see her, I'm like, okay, we're sober. We're starting to drink.
Yeah.
This girl's not going to be weird tonight. She's normal.
Right.
She's normal.
We were just talking about it. Like, okay, she is the fucking most. If you don't know who this person is, she's one of the most bland people you ever. There's nothing entertaining.
Yeah.
And then she gets drunk.
And not even then. Like, she's just like a nice girl too.
Yeah, like, she's like right. She's just pleasant.
And
she's nice. Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, and like
pleasant.
Yeah. So it's like there's nothing like really wrong with her when she's sober, but like when she gets drunk,
yeah.
She just tops herself.
Oh yeah,
Each time it's just like, okay.
She'll suck on your finger. She'll suck puke out of guys' mouths. She'll go home with like a Serbian guy she's never met. He has pictures of his family members on the wall. Are you married? Okay, I'll fuck you anyways. And she'll just do shit like this all the time.
Literally all the time.
Pretend like she doesn't know me to fuck Super Bowl champion. It's fucking out of this world. But that's for another time. I can tell so many stories about this girl. The craziest thing is if you confront her on this, like, hey, why did you do all this weird stuff? She pretends like it never happened. What are you talking about? Guess what, bitch? It did.
You could suck fingers in front of her and she'll just be like,
yeah.
So that's just so weird to me that she did that.
Back to World of Warcraft.
So I was actually the idea that they came up with, I think that it would be funny if me and you just did like a recording of our leveling process together.
Yeah, probably.
Or like live streamed it.
Yeah, do you want to live stream it?
I'd be down.
Well, when would you want to do it?
Whenever. I mean, whenever you're free. You want to put aside like times now that you don't have.
I don't have a gym membership now.
So you have like every day now.
No, so now I'm free.
Yeah, every day but Monday. And Wednesdays.
Well, I mean, eventually, like at night, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, so we can start doing that. That'd be fun. It's just really funny because you just get so confused.
Yeah,
you don't listen to a single thing that I say.
Well, we were trying to finish the quest today. And you were about to die. You're like, hold on. I fucking, what did you bound him or whatever?
No. So I use ability to make the guy not be able to attack for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it also makes it so if you attack him,
it basically
breaks him.
It roots him, right?
Yeah. Well, it incapacitates him.
Right. So you can't move. You're like, don't attack him.
Yeah, don't attack him.
The second you said that I attacked him.
Like as soon as I say, all right, don't hit him now, you just hear.
and then kill both of us.
And he turns around, fucking hits me once. And I want to scream at you because I had screamed at you a few times prior.
Yeah.
But I just started crying of laughter. And you're like, was that not what I was supposed to do?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you said don't attack him, and I was like, okay, I'm kiting him, because I hit him with the slow, and I was like, oh, this will be fine. I have the damage. I should be able to like get him. That's not.
Nope. That's not how that works. And also, I was trying to bandage up, so he just like stopped my bandage, and made me die.
Yeah.
Also, another time, I told you specifically, hey, keep your pet on passive. You said, yeah, nah, my guy's going aggressive. Charles is aggressive. We finished the Hogger quest that you wanted to do so bad.
Oh, right. Well, and you had told me the night before, like, okay, once you get a pet, you're going to get a pet tomorrow probably. Always keep him on defensive because if you put him on aggressive, he just attacks people. So when I finally got my pet, I was like, fuck him, I'm going to put him on aggressive. And I didn't even mention it.
Motherfucker just... And I didn't expect it because we hadn't fought anything except for Hogger. That was the first thing that we fought. We fight it, and we only have Hogger, but there's like a camp of 3 bad guys right
Yeah.
next to it. And in classic WoW, if you pull anything more than like 2, like you're just dead.
Yeah.
Especially depending on the level. We kill it in your boar named Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
Charles Miller.
Yeah, no, I just named him Charles.
Just Charles.
Yeah.
But his last name is Miller. It's implied.
Right, it is implied. That's true.
He, because he's unaggressive, just charges after the 3 guys, pulls them.
Right, and you were like, "What the fuck?" I thought I told you to be
started
like
screaming.
defensive, and I was like, "I don't know." Charles just wild, and he just decided to do that. I don't know why.
I thought you had him on defensive. You're like, I do. I have him on passive.
Charles is just going crazy, dude. But Charles did suck, dude. Having a boar over the vulture's way better.
I don't think it really is.
Oh no, it's way faster.
Yeah, but like also the boar has like a lot of abilities.
No, I don't know. Oh yeah, the boar had charge.
Yeah, which is a good ability.
No, the vulture has nothing.
Yeah, no, it's just so it's been quite the leveling process. We're only level 12 right now.
The reason why this podcast we have so much to talk about is because it's been we haven't recorded in so long.
Yeah, but even on Tuesday I had a lot of stuff because there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, but I'll just leave for another podcast.
Well, I'm glad that we waited to this long because at least I get to have that experience with a girl.
Yeah.
I get to talk about that.
Yeah.
So,
pretty good.
this is basically where we're wrapping up. If anybody wants to date me or James, put it in the comments. First you have to subscribe and like this video,
Yeah.
and we'll date one of you guys.
Yeah. If you comment date in the comments below, me and David will take our pick at you.
Yeah.
You can comment one of our names.
We're
and
looking for
you
love.
and you can date the opposite.
Maybe you can be
Because if you
my
put-
8th love of my life.
If you put James's name, you have to date David, and if you put David's name, you have to date James.
Yeah.
So it's opposite. We share. So, and
All right.
also, if you want to get involved with David,
Sure.
just know that I will be a part of your life forever.
Yeah, it's kind of just what happens.
But we learned a lot this episode. Everybody knows that you truly deep down think that I'm your best friend,
And I'm the king of the incels.
and you're now the king of the insults. You've been promoted. to
You're
the
gonna
king.
have to fucking do something
Dude,
to
I got to do something
match the
Oh,
crazy.
here's the thing. I already got a text already planned out.
You know what? You know what's the worst part about this situation?
Dude,
the whole thing.
Here's the thing. I'll go full 1990s on some bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Though
I'll throw a fucking stereo on my fucking shoulder
Boom.
outside a fucking window, start hawking rocks. Hey, bitch! I'll never stop loving you, bitch.
Oh, that vine.
Yeah.
The worst part about this whole thing is that because of how fucking crazy I am, deep down I'm like, yeah, but this bitch still wants me.
Yeah, this bitch is still gone.
All right, we're out. See ya.
Wait, like, comment.
We already said that. All right, see you later.